So I'm so excited. This is actually the first time for me that I can act like the old wise man, right? So normally I was used to be always the youngest guy, and now finally we found a team here. So we're going to spend a few minutes talking to these brand partners, Swedish brand partners, that have success in Vemma and been in for a while, to talk about their tips about how to recruit people in the young generation. And as everybody knows, the world is changing faster than ever. I mean, a few years ago, we didn't have Facebook. Today, we call for free worldwide. I mean, before, we dialed this prefix at the fixed phone. I mean, fixed phones are almost gone. And I mean, you can develop international businesses like 10 different countries without even knowing the language, with all the tools we got. So, and if you go to the bank today, you meet like young people going there to listen to how to save money for their retirement. I mean, their job is not the same as an income anymore. I mean, there are different ways to make income, and education is not equal to a job anymore. Big companies are shutting down, so we are in a time when people need something. And you know, like with the animals, the dinosaurs didn't survive. They had the biggest muscles, but they didn't adapt to the new environment. So I think that we need to adapt to the new environment and take more responsibility for ourselves. So a special round of applause, because we have a brand new presidential in the Swedish young team, Andreas Grante. That is just 26 years, right?
Yeah. 27 on 1 month.
Yeah. So the first question I want you to answer is, what did your parents say when you started out the business, and what does they say today?
Actually, from the beginning, my mother had to work with these plastic boxes. So she said to me, "Oh, don't invest any money because I have the garage full with these plastic things and it doesn't work." But I got her on the product, and now all my family use the product. Very good results, and we take them out on dinners sometimes, and I know the business works as well, so they like it. Actually, yeah.
Great, thank you. So here it's kind of great to not listen to the parents all the time, right?
Yeah.
Because if you do, you will end up in the same life as they. Next.
Yes, my father told me that it's crazy, it's a pyramid scheme, and don't do it. And after a while, I got him into come to a Swedish event, and after he was there and see it all the day, then he said to me, "I think I have some good contacts for you, Rickard." So I think it's just about they don't have the knowledge about what network marketing is.
Yeah, thank you. So isn't that typically as well, that when you see things, you believe them? So that's why you should bring your parents here, right? And there is a kind of psychology, like a barrier for parents to listen to the kids, because they think like it was 3 weeks ago, they changed the last diapers, and that they shouldn't listen anymore to listen to their kids about the advices. So sometimes you, as a young person, you might need a little bit more persistence to prove that this is something worth listening to. But I think that's changing also in the world, because before everybody were investing in the old wise man's companies, but today they are looking for the next company that is taking off, started by a skating kid at the college like Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook or something today. So I think we can use this in our business as well. Like, hey, this is something new, this is a new way to make money. Philip.
Yes, well, as a protecting father, you know, he looked into the business and he said...
That is here today.
Yeah, and he's sitting up there today. So, yeah, he was a little bit skeptical, but, you know, as a protected father, but, you know, after a while when the checks are coming in, he's like, oh, you know, it's a little bit of results. And my mother had a good response with the product, and today I have a fantastic support for all my families, and that's really important for me. My father drinks products, and mother, and, you know, when they are happy, they start to talk to everybody else, which is they're building my business. So yes.
Great, thank you. So Richard.
Hello, everybody. I want to start off with my mom. Can you please stand up? Up there somewhere. Okay, we're going to start with, she's 45 years young yesterday. So give her a round of applause.
Oh, great.
Okay, that was good. I just want to tell, she started off my business actually because I bought some cans of Verve. And she was coming to my fridge and see lots of Verve and tried it. And she said, it's good, but I want these small ones. So she bought Vemma. And after like 3 months, her cracked heels went away. So actually she started talking to everybody and the business started off. So we're building together.
Great. And now we have Marco Passanante that also rank advanced, became a star executive with 211 cycles last period. That's great job.
Yes, but I can tell I have a very supportive family. I grew up with a father that's, when I was young, I wanted to be a professional soccer player. And when I grew up, he always said to me, stop dreaming, you will never make it, blah, blah, blah. And once I started working with Vemma, I came home, told him about it, the same story all over again. Stop dreaming, you will never make it, blah, blah, blah. But I think the first, when I was younger, that affected me. But this time, just the feeling that he once again could say, I told you so, it wasn't going to happen. So that fueled my passion, my burning desire. So that made me work even harder. So.
Thank you, Marco. So, and I think that all of us agree that this business has added other things than just financials to our life. Like, if we took away all the bonus checks, it would still be okay to come here and listen to Darren Hardy today, or, you know, having this great event and positive things, and BK talking about the future. Most companies are talking about, you know, this downscaling, and you know, when should we shut down, and how much money can we save? And here is a company investing in the future, right? So, the value that you get from this business is not only money, and it's a little bit difficult to do a presentation and tell people like, hey, this will give you a lot of other values as well to start this business. But I want just a quick comment on what this business did in your life more than the bonus checks.
Yeah, actually the business changed my life. I like this whole concept with health, and if you don't have the health, it's nothing other is good either. So the working with the right thing is very funny, but the time freedom that I have today, I could quit my job and I do what I really love to do, and both money and time. Thank you.
You know, you get used to the microphone after a while, so it's in the beginning it's difficult to get people up on stage. After a while, to get them off. So it's like we're training.
So the value for me, I think I learned a lot. Before this, I didn't have many sales skills and this kind of skills to sit here and talk and so on. And now we even started a new company a couple of days ago. So I didn't think that I was going to do that. So it's really nice.
Thank you. And Richard got a funny story as well, because he's sponsored by his mother-in-law, right? Yes. So you can imagine his situation, that it's good if he follows the system.
Well, yeah, it has changed a lot for me. The first convention I was watching Darren Hardy, took a lot of notes and implemented that to my life and to the company. And I also train a little kids, and I'm teaching them today about like 10 years old to be entrepreneurs. So that's my goal, and yeah, I learned a lot. Love it.
I think in this question it should be easier to say what it didn't do to my life. I think it changed my whole life in the right direction. Where I was working before was going up. When I'm working here, it's going up, and the checks is going up as well. So I think it's very easy to get the motivation to do this because it's such a great company and such a great product.
Yeah, what can I fill in there? I think it really is an unparalleled opportunity where you get, if you look at the wheel of life, where you get health, wealth, relationships, self-esteem, experiences. So I think I couldn't have chosen a better career path.
Thank you. Yeah, relationship, you mean that you met your girlfriend through the business, right? Yeah. Okay, the last question is, let's go one. What everybody here, I think, would like to have these kind of people in your group that are young, dynamic. I mean, they're hungry, they're calling you, they're positive, they want to build a future in Vemma. And what is your most important tip for attracting the Generation Y, younger people?
It's good to do the things on your own so you can show what's happened. But all the thing that Brad says about every guy I know already have to pay like 25 or 30 crowns every day, take a coffee and all this stuff, and just take a healthier alternative and do the business on the same time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I think to get the younger people, you can do in many types of ways. But one of my things is that I have a boat, and in the summer I take them out in the boat and a cooling bag and some ice. And after a while, when we went some water ski, and then I pick up the werves and share them, and then I tell about the business. And if someone is not interested in the business, I say, okay, then you can swim home. So then they have to listen to the business. So
Great. So you see the duplication. His mother-in-law forced him into the business, and now he's forcing people into the. What was the question? The question was how to recruit Generation Y.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, say again?
I take it in Swedish. Det bästa tipsen för att rekrytera unga.
Ah, okay. Well, the best tips I have is to use the verb. I think that's a really door opener for just crack a verb and let the people taste the product. And
Great, thank you. So we're running a little bit short of time. So, Richard, your best tip?
The best tip I can give is to use the energy you can get from people like Anders and get excited about the opportunity and make it happen. Verb.
Thank you.
Yeah. And my best tip is that network marketing can really provide the lifestyle that Generation want. They want to be free, have fun, be hip, and then you can really achieve this through this business.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.